Good morning, mountain bikers. Today I'm in Tecolote Canyon. I haven't ridden this area yet, and based on what I've read, the limited research that I've done, it looks like it's going to be, an easier trail system, well suited for those who don't want to climb as much or for those that are just getting into mountain biking. So I'm going to go explore. I'm riding all this for the first time. I don't think you can get too lost in here, but let's go find out. Enjoy the ride. Okay, I'm starting from the Tecolote Canyon Nature Center. I believe that's what this is called. I think we have a fair bit of just pretty simple, Tecolote Nature Center, there we are. So I think we have a fair bit of pretty simple stuff to start before we get into the single track. Find out here in a second. So as I said, I think we have a fair bit of double track to start before we get into the single track. And it looks like there's two main sections of Tecolote Canyon that we're going to ride today. And I'm going to have to get on the road for just a minute in order to get the second section. I guess we'll kind of see as we go. Also, based on what I looked at on Trail Forks, if we start in this direction, then we get primarily downhill on the way back. Battle Trail, I wanted to do this one. Okay, here we go, Battle Trail. So, as you guys just saw, that was right off the Tecolote Canyon Fire Road, trail, double track, whatever you want to call that. Super easy to access. Ooh, little bridge. So normally if I were riding by myself, I'd have my bell on. I don't want to drive you guys nuts. I think this area is a little heavier on the hikers. So if you have a bell, use it. Good morning, thank you. This is a pretty cool little single track. Already better than I expected. This is definitely a place where I would bring my kid. Oh, cool little section. Really cool little section. Let's see. Man. You could air that out if you got some speed coming the other way. We're kind of going uphill though. Okay. I'm gonna go and say right now that the trail is worth riding. If nothing else, just for something a little different. Dang, this is gonna be fun coming down. It's gonna be real fun coming down. A lot of little natural features. Okay, so once again, I'm on Battle Trail. This is definitely a beginner friendly trail, but if you're not a beginner, this is still pretty fun. The ups and downs aren't very big. It's not technical. but it changes direction enough to where it keeps it interesting. It's just a nice change from what I normally ride. Normally I'm riding super loose, soft, like more desert terrain. This is a little less deserty, a bit more hard packed, which is nice. Looks like some fresh work. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, that was cool. Battle trail. Definitely worth doing. So now we're back on the fire road for a minute. This does connect to more single track. Probably stop and pull out trail forks here shortly to see exactly where. And I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, I'm spinning around. I just saw a little single track that I passed. I'm gonna jump into it. This one's definitely a bit more overgrown. I don't even know if this is a trail, to be honest. Let's see. To Via Las Cumbres. So there's a, this is actually a blue. I guess we should climb it and descend it. I'll bring you back when I'm at the top. Okay, I just climbed the trail up to Via de las Cumbres. It splits. Going down, I climbed up the left side. I'm gonna go down the right. The left didn't really have anything special, so let's see what's on the right. That's where I came up on the left. Okay, that was fun. So, that's a blue. Not technical, but pretty fast. I think it's just a blue because of the grade. So if you're a rider who is looking for beginner trails that will begin to offer you a bit more of a challenge, this is a great spot. All right, back on the main road. I'll bring you back shortly. At this point in the video, I've kind of broken this trail up into two separate videos. There's two great beginner sections with a really perfect intermediate section sandwiched in between. So I'm going to show you these two great beginner sections. You can ride either side and you're going to have a ton of fun. And then in my next video, I'm going to highlight those intermediate sections. Okay, we're here. This is an out and back. It's marked green on trail forks. And I think this direction is primarily uphill. So I'm gonna check it out and I'll bring you back in just a minute after I climb to the top, if that's the case. Actually, let's do that. So This is where I stopped. According to Trailforks, there's more with a road crossing, but I don't see where you're supposed to cross. And this trail has obviously ended. So I'm gonna turn around right here. That's not a trail. I guess maybe the way I was going was the right way. I don't know. But it's getting warm, so I'm just gonna turn around right here and we'll head back down this. This is primarily downhill. I'm gonna keep my bell on. I came across several hikers coming up, but I'll kill the sound and give you some music. That way you can at least see what the trail looks like, and hopefully I don't kill anybody. So bye-bye sound. Here's some music. Somebody definitely built some jumps over here. but rocks and shrubbery have been put in front of them, so I'm not gonna go mess with them. They're clearly trying to get people not to ride them. Okay, no more sound. Okay, that was the Tecolote Canyon DH. That is a great introduction to downhill riding, really. It's pointed downhill, but nothing super technical, nothing super steep. You don't get going too fast. It's very easy to stay in control, and you have pretty good sight lines. So if you're a newer rider looking to go fast downhill, you should check that out. Okay, we're back to not Battle Canyon, Battle Trail. This is another one I'm gonna leave my bell on, just I saw a lot of people on it earlier. And I'll cut the sound right now. you guys can hear me over the wind. So that was Tecolote Canyon and Battle Trail. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more double track, a bit flatter, a bit more straight. So if you're a newer rider, riding with a newer rider, riding with your family, kids, this is a great trail. I definitely want to bring my son out here. As always, thanks for hitting trails with me, and I will see you on the next ride.